Hi, it's been such a long time since I've done something personally on this channel. I've just been loving everyone's reactions to the beautiful connections that I've been sharing between horses and humans. And I'm coming today to give you a beautiful message that's really helped a lot of people in the last few weeks. And this is a message for anyone who's had to put a pet down or has lost a sacred loved one of losing a pet. And this beautiful unfolding's happened, and it's given so much comfort to the people involved, and I just wanted to send it further afield and just see if it was helpful for many more. So my sister, well, actually before that, I'm coming from my sacred place in the forest on a favourite log. I always stop when I have a ride and have a tea. I'm here with Franklin. I don't think you can see him very much at the moment, and my two dogs and my journal. And I was really called, I asked the permission from my sister who this writing was for. So my sister has known for the last couple of months that she would have to put her dog down, and it was causing her such distress knowing when was the right time. And a couple of weeks ago, I went to say goodbye to her dog Jasper, and we had a few goodbyes, not knowing when it would be. And as we were in the lounge room, he sort of sat up on his bed and he's just going row, 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 at me. And I'm like, that's odd, isn't it? And I said to my sister, I think he wants to speak with me. Yeah, I think he might want to have something to say. So the next day I sat in bed and I did a tune in, a channeling like I do with the horses. And this most beautiful, no, my camera won't survive that head, Franklin. The most beautiful wisdom came through from Jasper for my sister Sarah. And it gifted her so much strength and so much peace about the decision that had to be made, and has really built the connection to the afterlife of how eternal these relationships are when one crosses over. So I've put down 3 horses, 1 dog, but the last animal, and it is the worst thing to make. I would much rather find that they can die and I don't have to have that on my conscience. So I'm sure that's the same with many people when you've had to make those decisions. Anyway, the last time it happened is when Boomer, and that's a pinned post on this channel, gifted me the words of his passing a few months before it was going to happen. And through his learnings, he's still available. I can kind of tune in whenever, and I feel like he's always there, and he's always says he's behind my right shoulder. And interestingly, Franklin has been chosen by Boomer, which we've got confirmed through many sources, to be the one to continue the work of what he started with me. So this is what came through for my sister, and I would love it to give you some comfort if you've had to put a pet down or about to, or know someone who is. And it's actually not just pets, it's all beings, it's other people, it's our loved ones. So I've got my trusty, beautiful, magical journal with me, where I love to always, when I channel, I scribe it. I don't do it by the computer. I know I can, but my addiction is delicious journals. I have so many full of these writings that are in the process of being birthed to share with you. Anyway, so this is what I asked of Jasper, and I said, Jasper, is there anything that you would like to share? And this is what came through, and this is the week before he was put down. I spoke to you yesterday to make sure that you got the message that I have something to say. I do. And thank you in advance for understanding my sign yesterday. Yes, I am ready to depart my earthbound journey. Yes, I'm ready to depart. My earthbound journey is coming to a close for this innings. The time to transition is near, and it will be welcome to be free from a quickly deteriorating body. I have no attachment in a negative way of leaving. It is my time, by soul design. But I so wanted Sarah to know that I'm going to be with her eternally. I probably didn't say before, Jasper's been with my sister for 14 years and she lives alone. And she has another dog now who's younger, who's 4. But he's been such a presence of protection in her life. So this absence was going to be enormous. It was her most significant kind of anchor in a way. But I so wanted Sarah to know that I'm going to be with her eternally. We are soul family. Yes, my physical absence will of course be missed, but my place in her heart is eternal, as is hers in mine. That just sounds so similar to the energy of what Boomer's channeling was sharing, gifting us these, oh my gosh, these sacred relationships. No, not the camera, Franklin. No. Sorry. I have taken my role as her companion very seriously, and I know I have brought her much joy and comfort over the years together. My wish for her is to believe in herself more and really back her actions in direct correlation with her intuition. It is very strong, but she does not give herself enough trust to really listen deeply to her own inner wisdom. It is where a very deep medicine lies for her. I want you to remind her to talk with me. Call on me for help and assistance from the other side whenever she needs. I will send her signs. If she takes notice, she will catch them. If she takes notice, she'll catch them. My soul signature has a very distinct, somewhat pure vibration to it. Sarah will cross paths with other such similar beings and will know in her heart that there is a direct connection to me. I am not to say more yet, but that sentence will become powerful over time. Please tell her not to fret about the final process. Thank you, Franklin. There's a perfection when a soul leaves. It's never a mistake. Ask her to stay open to what she thinks she knows. And that is a fertile place to learn from. I want to share one more time before we go to remind her to trust her own inner voice, her own inner wisdom. Give it some space to flow through. A channel of energy may move through her and create immense physical healing. She has much support from the ethereal side, and my passing may be the gateway for her to really feel into all of that support that is there for her. She's always supported and loved. Call on all the help she needs and it'll be sure to follow. Having me as a direct link will be of great assistance to her to trust of this opening channel. I would love for her to find something that feels true to her this week, that gives her comfort when she thinks of me. So what he was doing, he was trying to set up a ritual for the week that he was still alive that would carry her once he passed. It may be both hands on her heart with a few deeper breaths. It could be hundreds of different things. But if she does it with me this week, it will give her immense comfort when I have transitioned. So what Sarah decided and felt right for her to do was to just be with him and breathe deeply. And that gave both of them a real presence with each other. Hey, stop. Franklin's getting impatient. two nights after he had passed, she was in her bed with her other dog in the room, and she heard a huge big breath, and the other dog barked, and Sarah sat up. Because of these writings coming in advance, and she was open to the signs, she knew it was Jasper giving her a sign. And there's been quite a few that have been dropping in. He goes on to say, allow the grieving process to unfold in its own unique way. It does not need to look like any particular way. Just go with what arises. A deep unlocking of her heart will be my parting gift. I can see this as her sister. He's gifted her an opening into faith and a deeper a cracking open actually into a deeper place of the mysteries of life. And I think death does that, doesn't it? Yeah. So allow the grieving process to unfold in its own unique way. It does not need to look like any particular way. Just go with what arises. A deep unlocking of her heart will be my parting gift. This will serve her to the highest order as she moves forward from here. Sarah, I love you. I honour you. It's been a privilege to be your guardian and companion, and I would do so again in a heartbeat. We are eternal. You must remember that. I am always yours. The love that we have shared, hey, hang on. The love we had shared transpires through all time, space, and dimension. Jasper via Rachel. So I invite you, if it feels right for you, to perhaps put your hand on your heart. Take a few conscious breaths. I love three conscious breaths I read about recently in the Mary Magdalene Gospel. The first breath we take is for our physical body. The second breath we take is to drop into our heart. And the third breath lets the wisdom of our heart, Franklin, hey, look. Lets the wisdom of our heart infuse our entire being. I thought that was so beautiful. So for my beautiful, sacred, hey, I think getting a 17.3 hand horse, getting very impatient to get walking. Hey. Yeah, so from this beautiful place in nature, I hope that message is helpful, perhaps touched something for you. And know that that unconditional love from our pets is eternal. And we only need to drop into our hearts and call on their help and ask for their guidance. There's a myriad of beings always prepared as long as we ask for the help. And then look for the signs. And when you get the signs, give gratitude and thanks. Thank you.